So the two of them together, I think, has a lot of potential. They are going to be contested, potentially triple contested by Faxity, but who knows if you can trust what Faxity says where he's going to be landing, Vivid.
Yeah, it'll be crazy to see if they actually do end up fighting us one. But again, you know, Cooper Zemi entering that gray area, both of them kind of pros in their own regards.
Okay, you know what time it is. We've got an interview lined up with both the duos once again.
Yes, I'm so excited to have Cooper and Zemi and Flakes and Gon. We'll come to the Brazilian guys first, because yesterday I was having a chat with you and you were like, we're pastors, we're brothers. And it feels like this competition might have even brought you closer together.
Okay. Yes. I love to play with Gon. And here we have more synergy. And I want to see this again in Brazil, man. In our competition in Brazil.
We are friends. Like we talk like a year. We're talking like for a year. We play a lot of tournaments together before the Pro-Am. We play a lot of duo. I don't think we play trios, but we play duo together, trying to call for Cash Cup duos. And
maybe you can join my trio, man.
We have chemistry.
Bye, Suetan. I will put Gon on my team. Bye, Susu.
Bye, Su. Bye, Jonas.
Well, they have been rivals in the recent major finals because you actually made the major finals. But Flakes, you've been telling me that you're more of a support player.
Yes, I qualified to Grand Finals in Brazil, but I am like a support player, yes. I take heals for my team, mats, like a walking llama, and I help them to perform well.
Well, let's head over to your rivals at Dirty Docks, because you guys are going to be having Osborne battles today. Zemi, you've been grinding the game, it turns out. 260 hours in Chapter 6, more than Flakes. That makes me feel like you're very, very keen to take this home for you.
That's what I'm here for. I mean, as soon as I found out Cooper is my teammate, we started practicing every single day pretty much. Every single tournament there's been upcoming to this tournament, we've played it. We're very confident, and I couldn't ask for a better teammate. Cooper is incredible at the game, and he's also down to put in the hours and practice, and it's been good so far.
You are playing with the global champion. Cooper, come here. Let me know, what's it been like training with Zemi? How does he compare with the likes of your former teammates?
It's been really good. I think he picks up things really quickly as he competes at a high level with zero builds. So it's been a lot easy to adapt to, and overall he's been a great teammate, and I'm stoked for today.
Right, this has been a little bit too nice, okay? We need to turn up the heat, and we need to find out who is going to be the dons of the Dirty Docks today. So, Zemi, why are you taking it today?
Listen, we're gonna take it because again, I think we have slightly more practice than you guys. You guys are a great team, but we've had more practice, man, and I think it just comes down to the preparation. Best of luck, though.
So he's had the practice, but you guys, what have you got?
Bro, chemistry, yes. We play out for a lot of time together, Gon.
We have the Desenrolo.
Yes, the Desenrolo from Brazil, the Brazilian Desenrolo. They understand after the tournament.
So it's the kings of Desenrolo versus the guys who put the work in. Who is going to reign supreme at the Dirty Docks? Maybe the desk can give us an idea.
I love that Frankie's like, all right, guys, fighting words. And Zemi's like, yeah, you know, we're going to win. Everything's cool. Everything's nice. Good luck. We're going to win, though. And it's like, Zemi, give me something. Give me more, man. I love Zemi, though. Obviously, we are very excited to see both. And not only just these two duos going ahead, but everyone compete. So let's do something fun. Let's talk about predictions. Who could walk away winning it all? We've put our heads together. We made some predictions, and here is a little look here. Who wants to go ahead and start?
Well, first of all, he says we put our heads together. We didn't. We all kept the secrets from each other because we're very competitive in our own right. And as you can see, Takata and I, we have the same choice, the French gentle mates of Nikov and Podesai. If you guys watch the practice games like we did yesterday, they would be your choice as well.
Look, I don't want to leak anything too early, but when the Pro-Am was announced, I think they went under the radar a little bit. They weren't in those top 5, top 3 predictions, and then we got here. We were seeing how much practice they were putting in, how well both of these players were performing, and everyone's like, wait, hold on a second. What's going on here? This duo is looking insane, and I do think that they have what it takes to come out on top today.
And you know, we joke about Lacey and Stable Ronaldo being these ex-FNCS pros. I mean, Podesai Nikov has been playing since the World Cup. He has been a competitor for a long time. And although he may have not been competing for the last few years, understanding what takes priority in a competitive mindset is so valuable.
I can't lie, that duo kind of made me bat an eye, but me and my boy, Jacob PR, sticking to our NAC roots. We know who dominates over there in the majors. It's going to be Peterbot paired up with all the antics. You want to know something, Takata? This actually surprises me because earlier on you were like, oh my gosh, it's 1 point per elimination, only 10 points for the Victory Royale. Obviously very, very heavy when it comes down to the elimination-based format, right? Peterbot has had the most eliminations over the past 5 FNCSs on his region. And he has only been beaten actually globally one time, and that was by Vico. Constantly gets the most eliminations. We're in an elimination-based format. I've got Peterbot.
Now, hold on. Here's the problem, though, Vivid, because Peterbot is Peterbot, but as we saw in the practice games yesterday, if he goes down, there's a lot of duos close by, like Monger, who says, oh, I happen to have a Mammoth. You're still in the air. That's a free point for me.
I got something for you, Zeke. It don't matter. It's Pete.
Hey, he got me. He got me. But my prediction is Clix and Lacey, because it's Clix and Lacey. They are gonna win. Now, of course, I know what you guys want. You guys want to meet some of these players. You want to see these duos in person. So why don't we go ahead and bring out the first four.
Make some noise for Zemi and Cooper. Two Titans from competitive and content are here to duke it out and reload, looking to take that top spot.
Let's hear it for Reddish and Venno. Friendly faces, but not so friendly in game. And with an unmatched competitive drive, they're ready to take it home.
It's Big Vaxity and Reason. Even though these guys are a last-minute duo, they will not disappoint today, mixing great content with brute force.
You gotta get loud for Kanata and Stable Ronaldo. This energetic powerhouse is ready to get the party started.
That was just the first four, and we are already going absolutely crazy. I am so excited to see Faxity and Reason play. Faxity being the last-minute sub in there. Just so excited to see him compete on this stage. He's been running around. He's been talking to people, giving insights, you know, trying to learn and grow. And I feel like he is so focused right now. And you pair him up with someone like Reason?
Yeah, no, I mean, Big Faxity, you know, a lot of people look to him as, you know, viewing party, a little bit of content, very close with a lot of the players, but he is also pretty dang good at Fortnite.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of his content actually revolves around being involved, being in calls with other pro players. So he's constantly in those conversations, right? Not to mention also doing all of those zone wars. Shout out to Faxity, right? Such a big career. He's got a lot of momentum going on in the content craze. You saw him throw up the X, rep the set, recently joined X set.
Oh yeah, I love supporting my fellow NA West players. You mentioned the Zone Wars, also very good friends with Reason. The synergy is gonna be at an all-time high with this duo.
You know, you talk about synergy. I like the word chemistry. Kanada, Stable Ronaldo. This is the other duo that's competing for the loudest duo.
They're not
at
competing.
The Pro-Am.
No, they win. They already won. I think through the player lounge, we've seen that they have already won that. I mean, honestly, when this duo was announced, I was very excited, but also a little scared. Not for the rest of the competition, but for the audience members. It is going to get very loud from this duo.
It's been mentioned already that coming back to the game, and we were talking to Lazy, it's just like riding a bike. I think the person who's jumped back on that bike the best has actually been Ronaldo. His mechs look very, very clean.
Oh my gosh, look, I'm getting word. I would love to keep talking about these duos, but we got next four to meet. Bring them in.
It's Cypher and Moxie. The LA takeover has begun, and they're not looking to go home empty-handed. Show us what you got.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mongrel and Allier, Britain's finest, some might say, with tons of experience in the bag. They're ready to put others in the bin.
Viva la France, Sneakoff, and Podicide. The Gentlemates have entered the stage, and you know that trophy would look oh so good in their office.
Let's hear it for Courage, JD, and Cold. Pretty bold to announce yourself as the champion already, but we respect it. Let's see you back up that statement.
Oh man, and a quick shout out there to our friends over at Make-A-Wish. We had some very special friends come out and kind of get to feel the crowd, feel the vibe in those few moments. We wanted to highlight here Nikov and Podesai. I mean, guys, this is the duo that pretty unanimously everyone seems to believe these are the guys. These are the ones that are going to win it all.
I mean, yeah, we already briefly talked about them just a few minutes ago. Absolutely incredible competitors. You know, ex-FNCS Pro joined by a current FNCS Pro is quite the dynamic duo.
Yeah, I mean, always being involved in the viewing parties, knows what's going on with Fortnite competitive, staying in tune, grinding in the shadows, paired up with Podesai and Nikov. They're looking scary.
We do have the Global Championships in France later this year, so, you know, maybe they want to give us a little sneak peek of what we might see.
All right, all right. We also had a chance there. You heard the crowd go crazy. Cypher, PK, and Moxie coming together. I mean, I feel like the stadium, they've chosen their winners.
Oh, yeah. I mean, landing over an East Slurpee Swamp right there, they have a great position, but also Cypher PK, even though he is a content creator, he is an incredible competitor. And then, of course, Moxie, winner of the Milk Cup, one of the best female Fortnite pros in the world.
Yeah, a lot of potential here for this duo. Talked to Cypher, he was like, yeah, I love my duo. We got the same game plan. We're jumping in, feeling confident.
I love it. And again, shout out to Make-A-Wish, Luca, Tyler. Thanks for hanging out, but it's time. Let's meet our next four.
Give it up for Lachlan and Mr. Savage. The boys are ready to hit the ground running and combine maximum content with pure skill. It's showtime.
Everybody say hello to Regs and Nate Hill. They've got LAN events, they've got experience, and they're making for some fierce competition.
Make some noise for Captain Shota and Koyota, all the way from Japan. These guys are here to make their mark on the international stage with a big win.
Next up, it's Booga and Typical Gamer, a World Cup title paired up with world-class content. This is the perfect recipe for success.
Whoa, TG, my fault, OG. I did not know you were absolutely yoked. Oh my gosh. Once again, the crowd have chosen their favorites. It's Typical Gamer, it's Booga. You can hear the crowd is electric right now. Man, what more could we say about these two OGs of the Fortnite scene?
Look, I almost got shaken off the stage. When Booga and Typical Gamer walked out, I literally almost fell off with how excited the crowd got. But that's at no surprise when you pair up the most followed creator in the Fortnite space alongside the World Cup Solos winner. It's what to expect.
You know, the reload game mode throws a bunch of old items, old weapons that we've seen in Fortnite competitive before. And if any's going to be good adapting to any sort of meta, any of those items, it's going to be Booga, the guy with the most experience.
And I mean, you look at Typical Gamer, he was competing in NA West FNCS, and he was able to make it through the qualifier. He is also in one of those gray areas, like you like to say, Vivid.
Okay, what about Shota, Koyota coming in from Japan, man? I mean, listen, they've got the rock, paper, scissors on lock. The question is, who's throwing paper?
Look, I'm going to ask you a question, Zeke. I was actually taking a peek in the player lounge. Koyota was 1v1ing Peterbot in creative. Who do you think won?
It's got to be Pete, man.
Koyota actually won 5-3 in 1v1s creative against Peterbot. So he's got the mechanical skill on deck. Also has some little surprises that we've seen in terms of game strategies. So I think they have what it takes.
That's the thing with Koyota. Every single time that he shows up to one of these international events, whether it be globals, whether it be a pro-am, everybody is always quickly reminded he is just so good, especially when it comes to mechanics.
I mean, there's a reason they call him the Asia's Peterbot, man. He is such a phenomenal player, and like you said, super innovative. I remember back when we had jetpacks in the game, he was literally eliminating people in the air. I'd love to see it again.
Woo! Let's hope there's jetpacks in reload, but for now, let's meet our next four duos.
Their names are Alex and Loser Fruit, but there's no losers in sight. It's time to represent Power and Oceania.
Give it up for Daya and Seti, both LAN winners with a bunch of experience, ready to give it their all in the FNCS Pro-Am tonight. Good luck. with these guys today? Can they live up to the expectations from the community? Time to find out.
I mean, I'm feeling it. This is insane. We still have one more group left to go, but let's talk about Daya and Seti. I mean, Seti's an invitational champion, a legend in the EU scene. You pair him up with Daya, who just recently won the Milk Cup LAN. I mean, you know, Viv, this is looking like a really strong duo.
You mentioned it, right? Both of them have that LAN experience, not only LAN experience, LAN